Boundary Park Stadium was a greyhound racing stadium in Boundary Road, Norwich. Origins. In 1932, the site chosen for the Boundary Park Stadium was on the north side of the Boundary Road, and on the west side, Boundary Avenue. At the same time, a new street called Overbury Road was being constructed, and the gardens of the houses would be adjacent to the back of the stadium. The stadium was the second to be constructed in Norwich because the first stadium had already opened during July 1932. The first stadium was very close by at the end of the Cromer Road and just 5 minutes walk away from Boundary Park. The cost of building Boundary Park was over £25,000. Opening. On 6 October 1932, Boundary Park opened under the promotion of the National Greyhounds Norwich Limited, and racing would take place every Monday, Wednesday and Saturday. Advertised as the Wonder Stadium, the opening night consisted of 7 races over various distances. The first race was at 7:45 p.m. and admission was either in the 2 shillings 6 enclosure or 1 shilling enclosure. There was covered accommodation for over 4,000 people. An all-electric totalisator with the entire furnishing of the stadium carried out by the Curl Brothers Limited of Norwich. The main grandstand was on the home straight, and on the back straight was 2 small stands, a clubhouse and 2 tote buildings. Between the first 2 bends was the kennel area with 160 kennels and a large paddocks. The turnstiles and large totalisator indicator were located between the 3rd and 4th bends. Pre-war history. Greyhound racing in Norwich became very popular, and in 1933 Thorpe Greyhound Track in the Thorpe area of Norwich next to the River Yare opened, but in 1935 the first closed. A 4th track in Norwich known as the City Stadium at Sprowston Road opened in 1939, but then Thorpe held its last ever meeting on the 2nd of September 1939. Post-war history. After the war, improvements were made to the amenities, including new track lighting. An inside Sumner system and ray timing were also installed. The circumference was 443 yards with the characteristics described as an average-size racecourse, with short straights and easy bends most suitable for the railer. Greyhounds nearest the inside rail. There were no kennel fees for owners of greyhounds due to the fact that there was no prize money on offer either. In April 1946, a greyhound called Rimmel's Black, trained by Stanley Biss, broke the track record. A graded greyhound called Elizabeth Liz set a new record as the oldest greyhound making a debut at a licensed track when winning a race aged 4 years. 3 months old in 1947. She belonged to a litter that included 4 others who reached the Western 2-year-old produce stakes final. Arthur Rising was the racing manager for over a decade until the track closed. Closure. In 1962 the track ceased to trade after being sold as a redevelopment site for the Eastern Electric Company. The last meeting took place on 1 December 1962. The site today is a large B&Q store.